John F. Kennedy had it all, a loving wife and children, the 35th presidency, and at one point, Marilyn Monroe's heart. America's first Catholic president was known for being photogenic and charismatic, and the subject of much gossip in his life. But what secrets surround his death?
John F. Kennedy, the 35th President of the United States, was assassinated on November 22, 1963 in Dallas, Texas, while riding in an open-air limo in Dealey Plaza. Kennedy was fatally shot in the neck by Lee Harvey Oswald. A 10-month investigation by the Warren Commission from November 1963 to September 1964 concluded that Oswald acted alone in shooting Kennedy, and that Jack Ruby also acted alone when he shot Oswald before he could stand trial. A cut and dry case.
Or is it?
Hydration. It's important. Today we will be looking at two conspiracy theories pertaining to the assassination of JFK. The first one is the LBJ did it theory, and the second one is the CIA did it theory.
Lyndon B. Johnson, Kennedy's trusted vice president, was on thin ice. It was questionable if he was going to be Kennedy's running mate for the re-election. There were political differences, personal issues, Johnson's involvement in several scandals, and his desire to become president before he got too old. Kennedy's campaign, where he was killed, was conveniently located in LBJ's home state, Texas. Texas was not going to vote to re-elect JFK, so LBJ convinced the president to give his campaign speeches in Texas to win them over. LBJ had the motives and the means to assassinate his now competitor, John F. Kennedy.
This isn't a laughing matter. You just don't get it. I can't risk having a partner who's gonna bring me down.
How could you do this to us? We've been together forever! Ah!
Blah, 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 blah. While evidence may seem to point the middle-class Texan LBJ as the killer, there is a strong argument against
There's a strong argument against his involvement. After JFK was assassinated, LBJ refused to believe that he was dead and would not be sworn into office until he was shown JFK's body. LBJ even got Congress to pass Kennedy's legislation, meaning he had admiration for Kennedy. Also, this theory was created due to Texans that didn't like Johnson, who started creating fiction after the assassination that he wanted Kennedy out so he could be president. Theory debunked!
In the arms of the angel, fly away from here.
And now for the second theory. The CIA did it.
Everyone wants to know about. It's been a mystery for as long as we can remember, but one man could have unleashed the mystery, JFK, but he had an opponent in his way, the CIA.
I need to know about the aliens. There's nothing to know. Upon investigation, a letter was found from Kennedy to the CIA shortly before his death of him.
I swear, rookies, get up. I don't even know why I'm paying you. Anyways, him requesting information of extraterrestrials. The CIA is the most powerful organization in America. They had the means, and you see it, they had the motive. So is Oswald merely a pawn the CIA to shift blame? This is one theory that I can't debunk. While it might not have necessarily been aliens, considering that during Kennedy's presidency, the space program NASA had just been established, it could be related to conflict in Cuba. The CIA and JFK had a bit of trouble over this whole Cuban crisis thing. Kennedy was at odds with the actions of the CIA. CNN researcher Perry said he found out the CIA was trying to kill Cuban leader Fidel Castro, which is a fact. So the argument is that the CIA felt that Kennedy was going to disband them, and as a result of that, they were the ones ordered to kill Kennedy.
My turn. Wow. Well, evidence highly supports this theory. Due to later congressional investigations suggesting other involvement by unknowns, we will never know for sure if this is true. In fact, we can still hypothesize that anyone could be the killer, even this woman.
Hello, son.
Give me your arm.
Carina, you can come in.
My baby.